So there is a brand new horror series on Netflix, and I absolutely have to talk about it. And of course, I am talking about The Haunting of Hill House. Now, I have not seen the whole season, but I have seen episodes 1 through 4, and I'm just going to be giving my initial thoughts on the series and really my review of those episodes as I've seen them so far. And there will be no spoilers in this video, so if you have not seen the series just yet, don't worry, there will be no spoilers, so feel free to keep on watching this video. But before we get into this, I do gotta say, if you're a fan of movie talk, TV talk, movie reviews, and really everything of that nature, definitely consider subscribing and hitting the notification bell down below, which will notify you anytime I have any new content coming out. But with that out of the way, let's dive right into this. So yes, The Haunting of Hill House, it is a new horror series on Netflix that came out just, I believe, a week or a week and a half ago, so I am late on this review. What else is new? I sometimes just can't get around to these type of things just because due to time restraints, if you know what I mean. But of course, like I said, this of course is a new show on Netflix, and it's about children who grow up in what would become the most famous haunted house in the country. And as adults, they are forced back together in the face of tragedy and must finally confront the ghosts of their past, some of which still lurk in their minds while others may actually be stalking the shadows of the house still. So of course, that's just the plot simplified for you. That's really the plot of the show. And of course is directed by Mike Flanagan. And look, let's just get right into this. Look, I absolutely love this series. I think it is the best series on Netflix since Stranger Things, and that is saying a lot because Stranger Things is absolutely phenomenal. But look, this show does so many things right, and it's everything you would want it to be. It's intriguing, it's spooky, it's creepy as hell, and yes, it is very scary, and it's just really well made, written, and directed. And that's also what I'm going to start with here with the good, is the directing of the show is absolutely fantastic. The way Mike Flanagan sets up these shots and the visuals of this and just how creepy this house really is and the visuals and how he visualizes that in this is absolutely fantastic. I love what he does with the visuals in this series, and it's just some of the best that I've seen, especially for a Netflix series, you know what I mean? Because we all know they don't have the highest budgets, but this definitely stands out to me as some of the best visuals I've ever seen. And the way he sets up the anticipation of some of these shots and really the scares that you get in the series are also very fantastic. So very good job. And I mean, he just does a fantastic job making everything just look so creepy. I mean, there's a few things that you'll see in this series where you'll just look at it for a second and you're like, oh my god, what is that? That is super terrifying. That is super creepy. And he just does a fantastic job of that. And I also love how he tells the story in this series, shifting between the present and the past of when they were kids and really tying everything together at the end is what I'm assuming is what he's going to do, and he's done a good job of that so far. So I love the way it's directed. Mike Flanagan does an outstanding job with this series. Now, this show isn't just another average horror series, you know what I mean? I appreciate that this actually tackles very deep themes within the show. It's not just jump scares and all that. It actually tackles themes such as family tragedy, death, drug addiction. You get all of that within this series, and it actually does good for it. Mainly because those are very good character builders, you know what I mean? And they build a lot of character, and they let the audience emphasize with the characters. And this show does that very well. And also, onto the characters, you know, another thing it does very well is each character gets their own episode. Each of the children get their very own episode and their very own backstory, which tells their experience as kids in that house. So that's obviously also fantastic. And like I said, you just know that somehow it's all going to tie together at the end. I don't know how. I've only seen the first 4 episodes so far, but so far it's just so intriguing. And I think getting each character to have their own episode is fantastic because it lets the audience really get to know the character. So I love that Mike Flanagan did that with this as well. Now, also, I wasn't expecting the show, like I said, to touch on all those themes. I wasn't expecting it at all. I was just expecting another cheap, you know, jump scare type of show. But like I said, with the jump scares, this show does not do that very often. Now, there are still their fair share of jump scares, of course, like every horror movie, every horror TV show. But it doesn't rely on that, which is actually really refreshing. And that just shows you that the writing and directing of the show is absolutely fantastic. Look, like I said, this is one of the best shows I've seen on on Netflix since Stranger Things. Probably is the best show I've seen on Netflix since Stranger Things, and that's saying a lot because there have been a ton of good TV shows that are on Netflix, if you know what I mean. And also, my last big positive about this show is the performances are absolutely fantastic. I love every performance, even the children. Their performances are absolutely fantastic, very believable, and also the adult performances are very, very fantastic. So I love that about it as well. So overall, look, through these first 4 episodes, I know I'm hyping it up, only first 4 episodes, but this show is very much, it deserves the hype and it deserves the praise that it's getting all over social media right now, because it is really that good, and I just really wanted to recommend it to all of my viewers out there. If you have not seen this show, definitely go see it, because I would rate this an A+. Now, I don't give out A+s that often, but this show to me deserves an A+. It has me on the edge of my seat 24/7. I'm always looking forward to watching the next episode, and it's just a overall very, very well-made show. So it gets an A+ from me. But definitely jump down in the comments below and let me know what you think about The Haunting of Hill House. Did you like it? Why or why not? I want to hear all of your opinions on this. And if you like this video, be sure to click that thumbs up and share it with all of your friends. But with all that out of the way, thank you for watching.